Hi, Kathy. So I've been searching around iReady to look at more information on standards-based resources and on progress monitoring tools. So I wanted to show you what I found. When you're at your iReady home screen here, when you go under Assess and Teach, you've probably already seen this, but if you click on Tools for Instruction under Reading, go to 6th grade, you can search for specific skills and strategies by domain, if that's useful. They also have a category on just comprehension, and then 2 categories divided by literature comprehension and informational text. The other interesting feature I dug into a little more was the Teacher Toolbox. So just to back up for a minute, when you go to Assess and Teach, you click on the login under the Teacher Toolbox next to Tools for Instruction. It'll open up a new tab, and you do need to register for this to make it active for you. But when you go in, you put your email address in, and then the information it's going to need is a license code. And I can reshare this with you if you need it, but this is the license code. It's iReady TBX 2020. iReady is giving it to Newton until June 30th, so we have the rest of this year to use it and play around with it. Within the iReady toolbox, so this is the Teacher Toolbox, there are a lot of skills and lessons based off of the standards. So over here, you can see the standards. These are the unit topics, ideas, and they break them up by whole class and small group differentiation. It also gives like a skills and trajectory sequence, which can be useful. And if you scroll down through this, you kind of can see some other resources that might be options for thinking about like standards-based next steps for kiddos. So if I scroll back up to the top of this, and this I've just started to dig into, so there's probably a lot more here than I even know about. They also have a category for assessment practice. And so these are ways that you can assess National Park SBAC. I have to remind myself what that is. I'm not even sure at this moment. And then the other iReady tool I found in addition to the Teacher Toolbox is that assessment progress monitoring tool we talked about. So when you go back to Teach and Assess, you come back to this screen and you see your tools for instruction, your Teacher Toolbox. You go down to Assessment. It's the second tab down. And then you click on this diagnostic and mastery standards information. You can actually create progress monitoring tools that are standard-based. So if you go down here to create new, you click on your grade. You can check off here the standards that you would like to assess students on, and you can pick whichever ones make sense for you. You can even preview what the questions look like, which also might be helpful when inquiring about like certain domains. It gives us more information on like what kinds of questions kids are getting within certain domains. And so let's just say I picked these two, like standard 6.1 and 6.2. I click next. My intended grade is 6th grade. I save and assign. Oh, I can give the test a name. Right now I'm just going to name it generic grade 6 reading. Save and close. Oh, hold on. Oh, it wants me to give a new name. I created a test run before. I'll call it demo. And then I can assign it to my classes or specific students. And then this arrow will light up again. And when you finish the assessment, you'll know it's created because under this view, you'll see Assign and Manage. You can see the 2 that I created over here. And then this is one that another coach and